All right, y'all, we're gonna break this bike down. All I really need off this bike right now is the engine. We almost there. Engine off. Time 2:04. We moving though. Gotta clean the engine up and we can move on. This frame. Let go. Cool. Y'all look at this. This is like the rustiest I ever seen come out of carburetor. I'm surprised the bike even started up. Like, that's just straight rust. Got me thinking it's rust in the gas tank now. Okay. See all of that rust. I'm not sure that combination right there, the 185 and the 40, jets, I'm not sure about that one. So I'm gonna put it to something I am familiar with the 136s and the 138s. With most of this clogged up and with this type of gas in the carburetor, man, I believe this engine is about to be a beast when we get her flowing. Exhaust wise, I don't know what type of exhaust this is. I think he just threw that up there just to have something up there. But we're gonna take that off, put the Vans Hines on. It is 8:38. We're gonna call it a night. For the night, I need to go do some research on the 185 and a 40 pallet jet. Maybe it's faster, I don't know. But we should be riding this bike tomorrow afternoon.
You sure about that?
Like I said, a lot of people don't like to see people working on these bikes, so I think I'm pushing myself away from actually working on bikes. But let me put all this stuff away and I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. It's show the 750. Let's go. All right, yo, we back with it. Right now we about to synchronize. Got the synchronize tool out. For those who don't know how to synchronize, all you do is take these little plugs out. You see them right there? Let me turn the light on. You see those plugs? There's 4 of them. That's 1, 2, and the other 2 is over there. Just take the hoses off, and all you do is hook them up one by one. All right, y'all, we back with it. All I did was took all the hoses. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this one right here is 4. All you do is plug them in and just turn it. That's it. Click. Make sure these are all down. And before you do this, you do want to make sure the bike is warmed up. So I'm gonna let the bike warm up and then we're gonna get tuning. All right, bike warmed up. I think it's warmed up enough. So we're gonna turn the DG sync on. Let it calibrate. All right, let me give you the gist of things. All right, so this is cylinder 1 and 2. You see that bolt right there? There's a Phillips screw right there on top. That one right there, all the way at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. That controls these 2, and there's another one over there that controls those 2. And this one right here brings all 4 carbs together. So we're gonna start on this. It depends on what it says. I think they can be off by 2. So let's just say for all right, yo, found out some news. This carb, I had to change carbs. That carb over there, it was a no bueno. I'm gonna show you in a second, but I had to take everything out of there, put it in there. This is simple fix now, but it took me all day to do it because I didn't know. But it shouldn't take no more than like 15, 20 minutes to synchronize a carb. And with that one over there, it had me like all over the place. But let's see if we can get it though. We gotta take these carbs off again. The sink is almost there, but it's leaking gas through these right here. So we gotta put gaskets on it. All right, y'all, take a look at that. You see, it's leaking through these right here. I should have tested it before I did it. Watch the bubbles come out. You see it right there? That's a little bueno. So we gotta take them off, separate the carbs, put them back together. Hopefully I do not mess with the sink, but if so, we'll just sink it again. That's it for tonight. Y'all see what it is. Let's go. All right, y'all, had to bring it in the inside. Wanted to get it done tonight. It's definitely dry rotted. Taking it apart wasn't too bad. All I'm trying to make sure I don't take too much apart, because believe it or not, these carbs, the synchronization was kind of easy. But I just need to change it. I'm hoping one of these fitted and we'll be good to go. Let go. All done. Everything's back. I had to use this one right here. This right here was a little too big, so it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 one from the left. Harbor Freight. Phew. But it wasn't that bad, y'all. These are all the old ones. They were definitely dry rotted. Look at them. Didn't take me as long as I thought it would, but I think this could be my new way of cleaning carbs. Take them all apart, change all the gaskets, and let them sit in that ultrasonic cleaner and do its thing. But I changed these because it was leaking there, those, and I also changed these up here. And let's go. All right, we waiting on the gas to get back. Should be here shortly. But I just want to mention, now I have overcome one of my fears to like take this carburetor, like take them individually apart and change that tube. I have tried to do this one time before and it was just like, nah, I don't want to ever do this again. But this time I actually slowed down, took my time. Everything that I took loose, I put it in order. I made sure I kept it in order so I knew exactly where it went. And sometimes a lot of us, what we do too much, which we really don't have to. The first time I did it, I took all these bolts out. For what? I don't know. And all I needed to do was change the gaskets in there. So this time what I did was I just took those two out, boom. Then I took like the little choke slide piece off, and there's a screw right here, size 8. Took that out, put it in order, left it alone. I made sure to keep it in order. But I kept these 4 in, so the carb would still kind of somewhat stay together. I slid this slide off. I slid this carb off first, and then the tube came out, and I just put the O-rings, gaskets, whatever you call them, I put them up there. If you get a gasket O-ring that's too big, it'll be a little hard. Oh, there with the gas, y'all. It'll be too hard to put back on. Let me grab that. Let's go. What took so long, huh? Appreciate it. All right, let me get back in here. But before we put the gas in, I just want to tell you, like, with the carbs, like I said, just took that off, put the little O-rings in there. I got it from Harbor Freight. You get a whole kit. This kit right here. Yep. All right, we all gassed up. Let's see if we can get this thing synced. It's cold out here. Get a little breakfast. Oh, let me start that up first. Let's get that synced up. All right, this is as close as I can get it. That's the closest. Like it's like how it sounds. Sound like it's about to cut off. Maybe it is, there ain't no gas in it. Ain't no gas in it, yo. Alright, the bike is warming up. Idle is all over the place. It's either a vacuum leak somewhere. Let me see. All right, y'all. You remember I said it was a vacuum leak? Took the boots off. Look at that. Look at that crack. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see it good, but she definitely cracked. But it's crazy, just I don't see how that little leak can get up in there. But she's definitely cracked. Yeah, look at it. I knew it was a vacuum leak because it kept hanging. I'm like, why is it hanging? I have another set of these somewhere else, but I have to find them. Let go. All right, y'all. Upon further inspection, you see that? I was wondering what was throwing my synchronizer off. Boom. We got 2 bad boots. Yeah, that one right there. 2 bad ones. Yeah. That's a vacuum leak, y'all. And I knew it was something because once it goes up and it don't come back down quickly, that's a sign of a vacuum leak. Now, let me see if I can find these and we back in the game. All right, yo, we back. This bike right here, you know, when I first started up, I'm like, hey, it sound good. Man, this bike is a headache. Like, the fuel pump is no good. It's leaking gas, as you can see down there. Gas is leaking. Look like from the exhaust. So I'm guessing the exhaust bolts are not tight. It got all types of vacuum leaks. Like, I'm gonna have to take a break on this too. We're gonna have to do it the right way. We're gonna have to break this bike all the way down because it soon nothing. Like, I thought this bike was ready to go. Just put the engine on plug and play and we ready to roll. But another problem pops up. Another problem on top of the problem. Like, I was wondering why so much gas was coming through so fast. Like, why is it burning so much gas? Turns out it's leaking through the fuel pump. So we gotta get a new fuel pump. I'm guessing the exhaust bolts are not tightened. So we need to tighten those up. It's just a headache. So we just gonna put a pause on this. I'll probably start messing with this maybe in February. We're gonna push it back over there and call it a day. Got the garage all smoked up. I need to have that fan on, but it's short at 750 and I'll continue in a minute.